This is Augustana Sportscene, a weekly update on Viking athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Enjoy the action and excitement of NCAA Division II athletics at Augustana.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of Augustana Sportscene. I'm Bill Gross, Director of Athletics at Augustana College. On this week's show, we'll feature some exciting action as we spin our Augustana Sports Update. We'll also talk Augustana basketball with head coach Tom Billiter on the men's side and Dave Krauth with the ladies. And a little later in the program, we'll talk about the Vikings' exciting victory over Winona State here at the Elman Center as we visit with outstanding men's basketball player Cody Schilling. And we'll take a look at what's ahead on the Augustana sports calendar for this week. It's going to be a great one, so let's get the action rolling. Here comes Augustana Sports Update for this week.
Augustana Sports Update is brought to you by Schoenemann's.
Last Friday night, Coach Tom Billiter's Augustana men's basketball team rolled over Upper Iowa University 97-77 at the Elman Center. The Vikings blistered the nets in the first half as they made 19 of 25 shots from the floor, including 8 of 12 three-pointers. Augustana also nailed 12 of 12 free throws as they moved out to a 58-32 halftime lead. Cody Schilling and Cameron McCaffrey led the Vikings with 24 points each. McCaffrey also had 5 assists. Leif Lomund added 13 points as the Augie men picked up their 11th win of the season. Then on Saturday night, the Vikings pulled out a thrilling 95-90 victory over a tough Winona State team before 3,000 fired-up fans at the Elman Center. The game was tied 35-35 at halftime and was tight all the way to the finish. In regulation, Cody Schilling tied the game with a 3-point bomb to send the game to overtime. Then the Vikings took care of business in OT to improve their record to 12-5 overall and 9-4 in the NSIC. Cody Schilling had a spectacular game as he scored 37 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and passed out 4 assists. Cameron McCaffrey added 18 points, Leif Nomland 14, and Yuri Malashenko 11. In women's basketball, Coach Dave Krauth's team began last weekend with a 101-53 victory over Upper Iowa. The Vikings powered out to a 45-25 halftime lead on their way to their 14th win of the season. Molly Hayes scored 21 points to become the 25th player in school history to tally 1,000 points. Megan Doyle also had another solid game as she scored 20 points and dished out 9 assists. Alex Feenley added 14 points, Cammie Coyne 13, and Christy Board 12. Tessa Wilka led the Vikings to a 39-34 rebound advantage as she claimed 7 boards. Then last Saturday afternoon, the Augie ladies picked up their second victory of the weekend as they defeated Winona State 81-67 at the Elman Center. The Vikings got out to a double-digit lead before the Warriors came back to tie the score at 53 all. But Augustana turned on the gas down the stretch to pick up their 15th win of the season. Molly Hayes again led the Vikings with 26 points. Megan Doyle added 17 points and Alex Feeney 12. In wrestling, Coach Jason Reitmeyer's team, now ranked number 2 in the nation, picked up road victories at Northern State and at the University of Mary. The Vikings knocked off Northern 32-6 and Mary 40-6. Winners of both of their matches were Al Meager at 125 pounds, Gavin Nelson at 165, Carl Sirk at 174, and Ty Copsey at 197. That's our sports update for this week. When we come back, we'll talk Augustana men's basketball with Coach Tom Billiter. Stay with us.
Augustana Sportscene is brought to you by Sanford Health, improving the human condition, by Schoenemann's, your trusted building center since 1888, and by Mid-Continent Communications, part of your community.
And now, an amazing discovery from the Better Bundle Bureau. E equals MC squared. Entertainment equals Mid-Continent Communications Duo. Specifically, the $79 Theater DVR Suite and Midconet Preferred Broadband Bundle. This entertainment equation combines the fastest Midconet broadband, free HD, on-demand, and over 200 channels of touchdowns, home makeovers, and pampered pooches. The Theater DVR Suite and Midconet Preferred Broadband Bundle. A formula for fun.
At Schoenemann's, our staff's expertise goes far beyond hardware. In fact, we know just how important your home is to you and are committed to making every project a success. So, whether you're just adding some color to your life or adding on for your growing family, Schoenemann's can help. Sure, we know you can pick up nails just about anywhere, But when it's expert advice you need, you'll find it only at Schoenemann's.
You can always do it right with Schoenemann's.
You may have met one. The teachers who challenge. The ones who motivate. The ones who can fire imagination. The ones, in short, that you'll find at Augustana. Now, maybe you don't believe that one college could have so many great professors. If so, you're in for an education. Augustana.
We call it the pioneer spirit. Always pushing a little farther. Always seeking something better. Today's pioneers still have it. We're creating something new. Something that will transform lives worldwide, that will redefine healthcare. We're doing it for you, with you. The pioneer spirit still lives, right here, in the new Sanford Health.
The Augustana Men's Basketball Report is brought to you by Sanford Health.
Well, we're right after the game here against Winona State tonight at the Elman Center. The Vikings, before 3,000 fans, a thrilling 95-90 overtime victory. So we've got the Upper Iowa game to talk about a little bit first. We'll come back to that Winona game, but Coach, what a night tonight, huh?
I tell you, Bill, we're down. I don't know the exact details. Obviously, the game just ended, but I think we're down 2. Turn it over, have to foul right away. Right. Ben Fisher, who's a great free throw shooter, great player, is at the line and makes first one. We're down 3 with 10 seconds left. Misses a second, and we get it down and get the ball in the right person's hands. And Cody made a couple dribbles, went to the middle, kind of step back, buries a 3 at the buzzer, and we're in overtime. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, let's keep talking about this game. It was a slugfest the whole way.
Well, it was a great game. This is turning into kind of a rivalry, if you ask me. I mean, both teams have had great, they've just been great games. I mean, it's 2 years in a row they've come here and lost in the last seconds and gone to overtime. Last year, Cam hit one at the buzzer to beat them. Very talented team, very good basketball team. I think our kids really get. It's so funny. People are asking me. I wasn't near as nervous today as I was yesterday. And you coached, and you understand. Right. I was so nervous for Upper Iowa because I didn't think our guys were sharp in walkthrough. I thought they were going to overlook them. Not taking anything from Upper Iowa, but everybody wants to play Winona. Winona's won 2 national championships in the last 5 years. I mean, you really want to play them, and everybody gets very excited about that one. But I thought last night's game, and I'm jumping around, but people were here and they'll figure it out. But we got up on Upper Iowa, allowed me to rest. Cam and Cody only played 23 minutes last night. Yeah. Now tonight they had to play, 39 for Cody. But I think last night's advantage of being ahead, up 30 in the second half, really helped us tonight because I thought their legs were there at the end, and in overtime you have to have legs. Yeah, well, you might have had a bad walkthrough on Friday, but you blistered the nets in the first half. I think you missed 6 shots the whole first half. It was weird. I went home. I told my wife. I said, Paula, it's as bad a walkthrough as we've had in my 27 years of coaching. But I did notice the right guys were okay. The ones that were going to play the most minutes seemed fine. What it was is guys had to stay after class. We didn't even have our whole team. We're in J term. Next week's our last week, and I didn't have Adam Paterka. I didn't have Leif Nomeland. I didn't have 3 or 4 key guys weren't even at walkthrough. And that probably discombobulated me more than the team. So came out, and I know we got to talk about Upper Iowa too, but really and truly just to control that one early, played a great game, very sound game, and it controlled it the whole way, and again that helped us for tonight.
Well, it was a 97-77 victory over Upper Iowa, and then back onto the Winona game tonight. What did you think the keys were to the victory?
3 things, to be honest, because I didn't think we played well the first 16 minutes, but how we closed the first half to be tied, they totally outplayed us. Right. And we go in the locker room tied at 35. I looked at my staff, I said, we're fine. I mean, we're better than that. We shot 37%. We didn't play well. But the other thing, Gro, if you look at it, we didn't turn it over tonight. We had 8 turnovers against a pretty good defensive team. So, we didn't turn it over. And then I think the other thing was, and I know at the end we missed a couple, but we made our free throws. First half, we're 13 for 13 from the line. They shot 12 free throws, but it only made 8 of them. And in the game, we both shot the same amount of free throws, but we made 5 more free throws than them. We won by 5 points. So, there were some funny calls. We're up 1, and all of a sudden there's a 3-pointer and a funny call underneath after. They're grabbing and they're as physical and and doing as much junk as anybody can do. And all of a sudden we're called on one, and we go from up 1 to down 4.
Right.
5-point play. I mean, we weren't dodging bullets. We were dodging bazooka shells there for a while, and it was coming from all directions. So we were pretty fortunate to tie it at the end, and I thought we played great in the overtime.
Yeah. Well, it was a super victory. The fans here so excited. What support, Tom? It was tremendous.
Students were great. I told them I was going to shave tonight on purpose because they had the mustaches copying me. Yeah, they were better looking than I am. But I almost shaved today just to mess them up. But they're such good kids. They were happy I did, and I didn't want to do that. I got the best student cheering section in America, and just love those guys. And they were great. The whole crowd was. It was a great crowd. Hey, we got some people. We got some of them up there that were pretty vocal back here probably during Roosevelt's tenure in the White House too. And those guys, they're just as loud as anybody else. I'm telling you, we've got some people that are up there a few years that are just as cranky and loud as any of those students over there, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a fired up. What a great atmosphere. Well, I asked Cody this question as we interviewed him just before Tom here. 6 wins in a row, Tom. What do you attribute that success to?
Well, in this league, anytime you can get a string going, you're pretty fortunate because every team's so good. The bottom teams are very good. Again, we're 2 games out of first. We're probably 3 games out of not playing in the postseason tournament. Think about that, and so. Bill, we're getting better. I told you that. We talk. I mean, I know we're on TV, but I liked our team when we were 3 and 4 in the league. And I got to admit, you had Concordia coming in here and then 3 straight on the road. But I just think this team is a group that continues to get better. They practice hard. They want to get better. They watch film. They do the things you got to do. They keep getting better. So, youth, luckily too, and you're good about it as an AD and what have you. We've got experience, but I've done this 27 years. I've seen young teams come along,
right.
But it doesn't happen in day one. It takes a while, and we're getting better.
Well, they're coming along, and you and your staff are doing a great job. Well, on the road again here.
I want to compliment Luke Wertzema had the game prep tonight, and Coach Authier had it last night, and Coach Trumbauer does a great job. He was gone all week recruiting. I mean, he's from his family. He's gone all over the place.
Right.
So those 3 guys don't get near enough credit. I've got it for the age of my staff. Those guys are fantastic.
They do a wonderful job. Really well, on the road this coming weekend, 2 tough games at Concordia St. Paul and then on to St. Cloud State.
Yeah, we stunk the gym up last year at Concordia. Might have cost us a conference championship, might have cost us a chance to host. We were horrible. Came back next night, played a very good St. Cloud team, ended up losing by 10, ended up going to the Final Four that year. So losing by 10 at their place, they were good. But, 2 hard places to play. But, we just got to take one game at a time, continue to get better.
Okay, Tom.
Thanks,
well, listen,
bro.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thanks.
The Augustana Women's Basketball Report with Coach Dave Krauth is next.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Blue one.
Recess lighting, it's absolutely blue one. Blue one. Blue one. Blue one.
The Rutan, the only minivan with the soul of a Volkswagen.
Can we do it again? Yeah.
Sure.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why I chose it.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose Division II.
With every click of a LifeTouch camera, a school memory is captured. Education benefits. And children are safer. LifeTouch School Portraits. Great things come from great pictures.
We call it the pioneer spirit. Always pushing a little farther. Always seeking something better. Today's pioneers still have it. We're creating something new. Something that will transform lives worldwide, that will redefine healthcare. We're doing it for you, with you. The pioneer spirit still lives, right here, the new Sanford Health.
They're not that easy to come by. The teachers who engage us. The truly gifted ones. ones whose words stay with us for days or even years. The odds are you'll only know a few of them. Unless you go to Augustana. Then your chances are greatly improved. Augustana.
The Augustana Women's Basketball Report is brought to you by Mid-Continent Communications.
With me now is Augustana women's basketball coach. I want to start over because I want to say right after the game here. Okay. Here we go. Dave in 3, 2, 1. Well, it's right after the game here against Winona State at the Elman Center. And joining me now is Augustana women's basketball coach Dave Krauth. Well, Dave, home sweet home. The Vikings came back home this weekend, started out last night against Upper Iowa. And boy, I think we were ready to win a basketball game.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those where we'd come off 3 tough road losses, and we're all anxious to get back home. And it proved to, it was the perfect formula. You never know, but we shot it in. Upper Iowa probably struggled a little bit. They're probably a little better team than that score would have indicated, but it was a good win for us, and I thought it kind of set the tone a little bit for tonight against Winona.
Yeah, the momentum kept going here tonight at the Elman Center. The Vikings with another big win over Winona State. Gave us a little few uneasy moments there, Dave.
Well, we had the however long the stretch was in the second half, where we just had, it seemed like all of our turnovers were right in that same stretch, and almost seemed like they were consecutive, and then they hit some shots, and boy, all of a sudden what looked like a fairly comfortable lead completely evaporated. But we really, I just thought bowed our neck and fought hard down the stretch. Hit some nice shots and did some good things offensively. But I thought on the defensive end, just got a couple of key steals and forced a couple of key turnovers when we needed it.
I did too. I thought the defense really at the right time stepped up and made some big plays. Well, we can't go any further without talking about Molly Hayes. What a weekend! She hit 1,000 points last night against Upper Iowa. Tonight, Dave, when it was the tough get going, she kind of took over.
Yeah, I was really happy with her week. She just shot the ball well, and sometimes that almost just makes you forget about everything else. But she handled the ball a good percentage of the time for us and distributed, and really tonight I thought, especially down that stretch when we needed her to do the things that she does well, she did them, and like you said, she went over 1,000 as a junior. The night before.
Yeah, and it kind of sets us up now for the rest of the season here. Kind of dug ourselves back in here with a couple wins. It's going to be a battle the rest of the way.
Yeah, and we've got a tough road trip this weekend, Concordia and St. Cloud. Concordia, next to Wayne, but, is probably the hottest team in the league right now. They've reeled off, I think 6 or 8 wins in a row. Gone on the road and done it, and their athletes that they're loaded with have really stepped up.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a tough weekend for the Vikings, but we've got great momentum here, so good luck to you and your team, Dave.
Thanks, Bill.
Up next, Augie Sports Focus. Stay with us.
The Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference. With 6-team national championships since 2006 and 18 individual national champions, the NSIC has developed into the premier Division II conference in the upper Midwest. The NSIC boasts 14 schools competing in 17 sports, all committed to one common goal: athletic and academic excellence. The Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference, a proud member of NCAA Division II athletics.
We call it the pioneer spirit, always pushing a little farther, always seeking something better. Today's pioneers still have it. We're creating something new, something that will transform lives worldwide, that will redefine healthcare. We're doing it for you, with you. The pioneer spirit still lives, right here, the new Sanford Health.
Uberfan here, and this is my sportscaster audition. Today in Today in local sports. Today in local sports. Today in local sports, and that's the news. I'm missing a page. Today in local sports. It's too loud. Okay. Uberfan for Midcoast Sportsnet. Every key matchup, every local rivalry, only on Mid-Continent, coming at you live. Baby. This is harder than it looks.
At Schoenemann's, our staff's expertise goes far beyond hardware. In fact, we know just how important your home is to you and are committed to making every project a success. So, whether you're just adding some color to your life or adding on for your growing family, Schoenemann's can help. Sure, we know you can pick up nails just about anywhere, but when it's expert advice you need, you'll find it only at Schoenemann's.
You can always do it right with Schoenemann's.
Augustana Sports Focus is brought to you by Schoenemann's.
We're right after the game here at the Elman Center, and with us is outstanding Augustana men's basketball player Cody Schilling, the hero of tonight's game, I guess we'd say, Cody. But wow, what a basketball game tonight. The Vikings played Winona State here. We're going to talk about that first, then we'll talk about some other things. But let's go to this game. Quite a rivalry, Augustana, Winona State, two very strong teams. And talk about the game tonight, just your thoughts.
You know, I thought we played hard. We battled all night. I mean, it was kind of a game of mini runs. I mean, it was like 5-point swings, a couple possessions at a time, and you know, we were just fortunate that, you know, Fisher missed a free throw at the end there, gave us another chance. You know, I got the rebound, kind of dribbled it down, and Fisher gave me a little room, and I kind of crossed him over and hit a big three. And I mean, our team needed it. We needed a win tonight, and our 6th win in a row, and I think we're really playing well right now.
Yeah. What do you attribute the turnaround here, the games, the 6 in a row?
You know, I just think we're playing harder. I mean, that's something Coach talks about all the time, is just, you know, play hard. I mean, play hard for yourself, play hard for your teammates, play hard for your school. And I mean, I think when we were 3-4, like 4 weeks ago, I think some guys took some stuff personal. I mean, you heard people saying, you know, what do they have besides Cody and Cam? Right. And I think, you know, you've seen Derek DeZeo, Leif Nomlin, right, Yuri Melashenko. Yeah. I mean, everybody, Chad Hedderman. I mean, everybody that had a role is doing it 10 times harder and way better. And I mean, that's what wins close games, and we were losing close games right away in the season, and I think that's kind of what's turned everything around.
Well, it's really been a team effort, and the young guys have stepped up, and you as a leader and a veteran have certainly stepped up. Tonight, Cody, I mean, you know, in basketball terminology, you were in the zone, man. You looked like you wanted the ball and you wanted to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of told Coach, you know, keep giving me the ball. With about 6 minutes left, I kind of got selfish on us. I wanted the ball every possession.
That's all right.
Yeah.
More selfish.
Yeah. No, I kind of told Coach, and Coach kept running plays for me. Well, what we were doing is Cam kind of had that other side cleared out, and we were setting double screens away from me. And you know, if Cam had something, he was attacking her. He was pulling up for a three. If not, he was swinging to me, and I was attacking her, going to try to make a shot. So, I think our guys played very unselfish at the end of the game. I mean, there's a few guys that all they did for 6 minutes was set screens and rebound. And I mean, that's when I'm talking about your role. That's a few guys. I mean, that's a great teammate right there.
Yeah, and they have an outstanding player in Vetti. Talk about him. He was a load in there.
Vetti is a good player. I mean, Iowa State transfer. He's a redshirt sophomore. I think he had 24 tonight or something. But you know, I thought we did an all right job on him. I don't think he scored, you know, that late in the game. I think we kind of held him in overtime and late in the game. I mean, he kind of had a little run there in the middle of the game, but I thought our bigs played well. I thought Leif played well. They got in foul trouble, so it was hard for our bigs to get into a flow because we kept moving about 3 or 4 of them in. But I thought overall we played pretty well.
Well, it was a super victory, 95-90 in overtime. This guy had 37 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He's going to sleep well tonight, I think. Well, let's finish up here, Cody, by talking about the rest of the season. We go to on to Concordia and St. Cloud, and from there, what do you think? What do you think the team's chances are the rest of the way?
You know, before practice, after practice, I mean, when we're stretching, we talk about one game at a time. I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but I mean, we're 21, 22-year-olds, but we're talking about one game at a time. And I think, you know, the last 6-7 games we've been doing it. I mean, we lost to St. Cloud State. I mean, it could be 7 in a row. We lost to them in overtime here by 2. And, you know, I think we've just been playing a lot harder and just taking one game at a time.
Yeah, well, and it's working. So keep taking one at a time.
All right.
Cody, thanks for being with us. Good luck to you and the Vikings.
Thank you.
The Augustana Sports Calendar is next. We'll be right back.
How do you hold a moment? Keep friends and family close. Witness the passage of time. Replay the glory days. Relive magical nights. Create memories to share. How do you capture a lifetime? One picture at a time. Life Touch. Photography for a lifetime.
We've all known them. The teachers who inspire, the ones who can make concepts spring to life and words leap off the page, the ones who could light up a classroom. We've all known teachers like that. The amazing thing is that so many of them teach at Augustana.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Blue one.
Recessed lighting, it's absolutely...
Blue one. Blue one. Blue one. Blue one.
The Rutan, the only minivan with the soul of a Volkswagen.
Can we do it again? Yeah.
Sure.
We call it the pioneer spirit. Always pushing a little farther. Always seeking something better. Today's pioneers still have it. We're creating something new. Something that will transform lives worldwide, that will redefine healthcare. We're doing it for you, with you. The pioneer spirit still lives, right here. The new Sanford Health.
The Augustana Sports Calendar is brought to you by Sanford Health.
Let's take a look at the Augustana Sports Calendar for this week. Thursday, January 27th, wrestling takes on a very strong St. Cloud State team at the Elman Center at 7 o'clock. They follow that up on Friday, January 28th with another tough match against Minnesota State Mankato, again at 7 p.m. at the Elman Center. Basketball teams, men and women, are on the road at Concordia St. Paul. The women tip off at 6, followed by the men at 8. And on Saturday, January 29th, the basketball teams travel on to St. Cloud State. The women play at 4, followed by the men at 6. And indoor track is at the Minnesota State Mankato Open. Monday, January 31st, it's the Augustana Coaches Show on ESPN 99.1 at 5 o'clock. And next Wednesday and Thursday, February 2nd and 3rd, we'll have Augustana Sportscene again at the same time on this channel. And remember, for radio coverage of Augustana basketball, you can hear the men on KIKN FM 100.5 and worldwide on the web at KIKN.com. And the Augustana ladies can be heard on KXRB AM 1000 and worldwide on the web at KXRB.com. And for complete information on Augustana athletics, go to our website, goaugie.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me again next time for another edition of Augustana Sportscene. Have a great week, everybody.
You've been watching Augustana Sportscene, a weekly update on NCAA Division II athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Learn more about Augustana College in Sioux Falls at augie.edu.